So I'm en route to the studio right now, and today was going to be a real guitar day, but I thought I'd kind of give Callum a bit of a break. Although I might love playing guitar, the process when it comes to me recording guitars is really, I'm really finicky with it, so it's I think it's about time we had a break from that. And so instead of electric guitar, we're moving on to acoustic guitar. We are moving on to Kyoto. We are moving on to Bouzouki and Glockenspiel, and all of the kind of still relatively stringed instruments, but not constant, incredibly loud amplified noise, which can get really draining if you're doing it 10-11 hours a day. You know, it's can get tiring even for your ears. You know, ears, I think ears do get tired, and all your brain's reception of those ears becomes dumb, basically. And anyway, so we're kind of gonna have a day away from guitars. So the other thing is the way that we've tracked these the first songs, we're tracking them in order of which songs need orchestral parts first, because on Monday I am going down to Brighton to meet I've never even met our arranger before, and I can't wait. Like, I just cannot wait to get down there and start talking about all the parts that I want to recreate in orchestral fashion, because basically what I've done is use MIDI and really shitty sounding sampled strings to get a kind of basis down of what I'm looking for in certain sections of the songs, and Callum's done a lot of it as well. And then we've kind of come together. I've scored out a lot of it now. Problem is, a lot of this album's played in C standard and a drop A sharp, which means that more often than not I'm in the key of A sharp or A. Either way, I've got two sharps on the stave, and it's quite difficult keeping that in mind to start scoring things. But especially when you're taking into compensation the limitations of a violin, which, you know, on MIDI you can do whatever you want with a violin. You can have a violin that goes from C0 all the way up to C8 octave if you want, but a real violin can't play that range of notes. So you have to bear in mind that you're going to be presenting these weird and wonderful patterns that you've made, or chord progressions that some violins can't even play. So you've got to bear that in mind and rearrange. I've had to rearrange my arrangement twice now because I completely forgot about that. And you know, it's a stupid mistake, but I'm constantly making them, so I'm quite used to it. But anyway, today is a bit of a different day, so we'll see what happens. Crow is tracking the lyrics to this time around, and he's in the booth. Thought I'd show you.
Feeling great, no effects left on me, no thoughts of revenge, no time for the hate, just move on quick and don't hesitate, no.
The violin, yeah.
I don't need no help, no, I don't need no one else. I did it all by myself, I've learned from the past, so trust you can know that. I hold my cards real close to my chest, seen too many friendships end in a mess, threats of bloodshed, it's all just a test, I'ma chill and rest.
He's actually coming in on 3 channels, because there's one main mic and then there's a stereo pair behind him, so it's kind of really thick vocal layer. It's quite a nice technique.
Got targets and aims that I need to hit, and I'm going legit. You might have heard this before, but I'm not playing around, it's all true. Everything that I'm saying to you is my view on the past and how it's affected me. It won't get the best of me. Nah, cause I got control. I feel peace in my mind, body and soul, and that's how I know.
And he came up to me and he said, you know, as he said, you got the finest beans. And I said, you know, I know I've got the finest beans. I've had the finest beans for fucking years.
What's up, internet world? How you doing? It's Callum, aka Crow, aka one half of 2 Down. We've been in the studio today again. Fucking sick session. killing it. I look a bit like Beetlejuice at the moment. My eyes are really weird. But anyway, it's been a great session today. We've been working on vocals, so I've had a chance to get in the booth and really do my thing. First one we started on, we just finished off this time around, and yeah, it's sounding amazing. For those of you who follow us, you probably know or have heard an older version or a demo version of the track, but we've retracked everything just to give it an even bigger sound. Kept all the elements of the first version that, you know, people fell in love with, that we fell in love with, but ramped it up and just put, you know, it's just got a whole bunch of new ingredients in there. So it's looking good. It's sounding great. So we finished off my vocals. Ben's got to do his vocals, but yeah, it's coming together really nice. The one we worked on before that was Run to You, another slightly older track that we had the demo version for a long time. One of those tracks that we just thought, well, it's too good. Yeah, does that sound too big-headed to say that? No, we make good music. Yeah, it was too good just to not redo and put out there. Again, it's been retracked completely. Drums again from Steve, amazing, and it's been given an update. It makes it feels more upbeat, perhaps more current, but it's pretty cool. It's got a real nice vibe to it again, and I don't want to give too much away, but there are some extra elements within these songs now that are just taking it to a whole new level. A new level we've reached with these tracks. It's pretty cool to hear it all coming together, and you know, we've been working hard. Again, it's another late night in the studio for us. I don't know what the time is, about 1 o'clock, something like that.